Hey guys, Thunderstud here, and we are doing new Evil Eye. We got a brand new card. It's really good. It's a monster, which is something Evil Eyes were lacking, and it's a normal summon and add an Evil Eye card to your hand. Not just Evil Eye monster, Evil Eye card. That's really good, considering all we had really was Medusa, who would add from your graveyard to the hand, which honestly was still really good on its own. But obviously this is way better. We're still running Basilisk, really good for getting our copies of Gorgonio into our graveyard. All the same culprits. We are using a little bit of back row hate that's searchable now with Serziel. It's so good, man. Only going up in power for Evil Eye. This is a pure welcomed edition. They didn't get a new boss monster or anything, so it's not running away with stuff. It's still the same old tricks of Evil Eye. They're still got their weaknesses where they are reliant on just stopping targeting. So if anything can happen that doesn't need to target, it's probably going to take care of you pretty easily. And you generally want to go first turn so you're able to target your opponent and return them. But like I said, it is a plus. You finish your combos really easy. You have 6 copies of this card essentially with the Pareidolia. So really consistent, really cool deck. I'm using Attack Charge. You guys would probably want to use something that will take advantage of the life point drain, so even Destiny Draw. But I like Attack Charge to get over the mirror match and to just get certain sneak lethals over there. Pretty straightforward deck. Like I said, only this one new card, and it's a search. So you're doing pretty much the same thing, just much more consistent. So hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are going second again. How many of these replays are going second? Looks like a lot of cards over there, and he's showing the older Blue Eye skill at 28 cards, so shouldn't be too hard a duel for us to pull out. He's starting with Melody of Dragon Awakening, throwing away an alternative to search of Blue Eyes and an alternative. Just 4 cards in his hand though. He's gonna cut that down to 3 by summoning the alternative. Then use this skill once again to throw away another alternative. That's all 3 of his alternatives. Then an Abyss. Then he's gonna reborn the Abyss. The Abyss gives him a search of a Poly. Brings out another Blue Eyes. Touch fusions into a Twin Burst. Searches the Deep Eyes. He's set for life. Too bad. It's all just going to run into defeat. We even top deck Serziel as if our hand wasn't good enough. That's another Basilisk. We put the Selene on. Now you can't target us. You're already in trouble. There's the Basilisk. He's going to mill the Gorgonio. Gorgonio's going to discard the other Gorgonio and search some Confrontation. We're going to use that Confrontation to hit the back row and banish his Poly. Then we set the defeat. Then we defeat him in the draw phase. Bada bing, that'll trigger Selene. 2600, 2 back row set, can't target us though. We got 2 Medusas, don't need 2 of those. But that'll recycle the defeat. And look at that, we can go into a Phoenix because we have Medusas to spare. We're gonna hit that back row. Was a bluff with Advanced Ritual Art, but it looks like we're gonna hit for lethal regardless. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Pegasus. We're going second. Let's see what our boys got for us. Toon Invitation. It's an inferior Toon deck. Gonna get clapped because it would take my Toon deck to beat an Evil Eye deck. I don't think any regular Toon deck is gonna be able to do it, especially if we have Confrontation in hand. So look at that. He had to use a card to use Toon World. Pretty pathetic. He's probably using the Toon World back row. Not very good. Has to swing with a single Harpy Lady. Not a good look for Toons. If this were my Toon deck, we'd have already OTK'd me by now. It would have been a quick clap. But anyway, Serziel's gonna get Toon Briefcase. We're going to Confrontation his Toon World. Return his Harpy. Just really doing everything. So he's gonna have a lot of trouble. We search Medusa. Set another defeat. Obviously can't use it without a monster. Now he gets a Toon Kingdom. That's a good top deck. But he doesn't have many cards to follow up, so all he can really do is sit a Harpy Lady. But we can't defeat her this time, but we're already higher attack. We have Confrontation. recycled. We only have one copy, but we've used it twice now. Thanks to Medusa, we put the Celine on the Medusa, and he's vulnerable with Toon Kingdom. Gorgonio, we're not getting too many life points with that just yes, or too much attack because the life point difference wasn't that big. He's got to use Toon Invitation again and get just another basic Toon World. It cost him, and now he only has 2. He realizes, wow, this skill is really bad. Maybe you should play Toons different. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are playing Pegasus. It's likely a very inferior Toon deck. Keep in mind, my Toon deck is the best Toon deck. Oh wait, no, it's not even a Toon deck. Scratch that. Still, everything I say about my Toon deck is true. But this is just life point boost. I think it's a mirror match. Yeah, it is a mirror match. It's a mirror match. Usually in the mirror match, you want to go first. This guy's going first in the mirror match and still gonna have a problem. He's using some wacky stuff like Catoblepas, which is a wacky name, but he's gonna get a 3x's. He chooses a terrible monster. Some gaining life point monsters. Pretty wacky. There's way better 3x's you can bring out. But anyway, we start with Pareidolia, search Serziel, use Serziel. We have 2 Gorgons and a Celine. We search Basilisk. It's a bold search. We go with the Basilisk. He's going to defeat us both. Not a huge deal. He just can't hit us for lethal, and he's not really that close to it because he chose a terrible Xyz monster. So he only hits us for 1900. We get a defeat of our own. We just gotta hope he didn't top deck a defeat. We get something to test him. We search our back row hate. This is new to Evil. He chose back row hate of his own. So we're gonna back row his Celine while he back row hates our Celine. Confrontation is great in Evil Eyes. It used to not be good, but now it's really good because it's searchable with our Serziel. We got way fewer life points than him, so our attack is going to get fat with the Gorgonio. Basilisk throws away Pareidolia just to thin the deck. We hit him for 3,600. He's going to gain a little bit of it back, but in pure top deck mode, he chooses to scoop. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing you and Ashel. We're finally going first for a replay. 20 cards over there, not bad. We're starting with 2 Serziels, a Medusa, and a Celine. So what will we search? Probably should have gone Field Spell into Pareidolia. Then we could have gone Gorgonio into Day of Defeat or something that had a Basilisk. Or Pareidolia into Basilisk, Gorgonia into Defeat. Then we'd have a Basilisk out. I was being a little lazy, going straight to the Defeat. That would have been the better play, especially as the first turn play, but as you can see, here's our boy. He is also Evil Eye, but we went first and we set up a defeat, so it's going to be really hard for him. All we have to do is focus on getting a lethal amount of damage, because he likely has nothing that can interact with us whatsoever. Now, again, I searched just the straight Basilisk. Should have gone with the Field Spell, but I'm kind of being a little lazy cutting out the middleman here, because I do know how decisive this duel's gonna be. Now we're doing the Gorgonio plays and searching the Field Spell properly. That should be a Medusa follow-up to search. It sure was. Now we just gotta get lethal. There's 2100 from the Celine, 1600 and 400 to finish it off with the little Basilisk. Very good stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Little You. We're going first, which is definitely a welcome sight to the Evil Eye. 21 cards over there. Battle Chronicle. Could be Blue Eyes. Could be Dark Magician. We'll have to see. We're starting with a Medusa and Defeat, as well as good old Celine. There we go. Pretty generic Evil Eye field. He is, in fact, Blue Eyes. With Melody of Dragon Awakening, he's throwing the Blue Eyes away. Now remember, Medusa can banish from the graveyard on demand, and that will trigger Celine. So really, whatever you want to do. Here he's bringing out an alternative Eyes. That does not bother us. Normal summon another Blue Eyes, still not bothering us. Battle Chronicle, Successor Soul, doesn't bother us. We're in full control. He sets 3 back row, but we're going to return both his monsters. It's just to the hand. But we'll banish a Blue Eyes too. That's actually really good. Now he can't, or he can, but it's going to be much harder to get like a Neo Blue Eyes out. Anyway, he takes a bit of damage. Goes for a quick scoop, as a lot of people do versus this deck, because you kind of pick at him. You don't finish him with an OTK real quick. You just control the duel, and eventually people are going to scoop when they see you control the duel. So, like I've been saying, this is a lateral move, or not a lateral move for Evil Eyes. This is straight up. This is a power boost. Even if you're only getting one of these cards, you have 4 copies of them because of the field spell. So don't feel bad you don't have 3 copies of this monster. Get as many copies as you can. The more copies, the more powerful you're going to be with your Evil Eyes. But don't expect a big change. They still have all the same problems Evil Eyes have always had. They're just more consistent now. So hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.